With a divergent mind, you can break free of limitations and become remarkable. This is Alan McPeck, your guide to changing your mindset and living the life you were meant to live. Do you have balance in your life? I'm not just talking about work-life balance. I'm talking about balance in other things. You need to make sure that you don't overdo it in any specific areas and that you take time for what you need and what you want. So the first thing I want to touch on is taking time to experience new things. If all you ever do is the same old, and you don't put yourself out there and take the time to be open to new experiences, you might be missing out on something that you are wonderful at or something that you love to do. So take the time to try new things, to be open to new experiences, and maybe you'll find your passion and you'll find your dream that way. Sometimes when you're not looking and when you least expect it, you will find what you need and what you want in your life. But I do want to touch a little bit on work-life balance. So, if you work, if all you're doing is working and you're not taking the time and setting the time aside to spend with your family and loved ones, you will get burnt out and you will lose your family and you will lose your loved ones. And the only thing that you will have is your work. And for me, that's not acceptable. Even if your job and your line of work is your passion, is your dream, is you, and you love what you do, you need to make sure that you have that balance so that if you do lose that job, you're not lost. It would be horrible to devote all of your time 24/7, all of your energy to one specific thing, and for that to be gone, for you to lose that, and to become lost and not know what you want. So just make sure that you take the time. You set aside the time to spend with loved ones, spend with family, and experience new things. I'm not saying work less. You can still work 60, 70 hours a week and still find time to spend with loved ones, to experience new things. And other things that you need to look at in your life for balance is things like your spending habits and your money. Do you spend a lot more than you save? Make sure that you do save up for rainy days. You have an emergency fund ready for you. You have that set aside. Balance your spending habits with your saving habits. Now, balancing may take time to figure out. It's not going to be perfect at first. You may realize after time that you need to devote more time towards a certain thing than you have in the past. And maybe you start devoting more time to something and you decide that you don't want to devote as much time as you are to that. That's fine. It would be an ever-evolving thing based on your needs and wants at that specific time. But but also keep in mind that it's not just about you. It's about the other people around you. It's about your loved ones. It's about your responsibilities. It's about what others may need, not just yourself. You also want to make sure that you balance your personal time with yourself. A lot of people spend time away from their work, away from their career, with family and loved ones, but they still neglect to spend time with themselves, for themselves. So find yourself a hobby, find something you like to do that you can escape everything and reground yourself and become a better you. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you cannot take care of the others around you, and you cannot take care of your job or your career, and you will not be able to succeed at those if you do not take care of yourself. You may be able to succeed in the short term, but long term you will not. So focus on taking care of yourself. Focus on finding balance, not only in your work-life balance, your spending habits, but yourself also. Focus on what you need versus what everyone else needs from you. So everyone, get out there today, enjoy your day, have fun, and become a better you. Thank you for listening, and be sure to check out our Facebook, The Divergent Mind.